Yeah, I mean, I think that's the lineage that we were handed down, is that expressing emotion of any sort as a boy is too much. Anger is too much. Sadness is not welcome. This is like certainly what my experience was, and I would say for most of the men that I've worked with, yes, very much so. Yeah, sadness was not a normalized emotion as a boy. There wasn't space to be in that, or to be held in that. So men grow up to believe that yes, it's a weakness.
Why do you guys think that it's so, like, why do men resist emotional or spiritual work or emotions?
I mean, I think society has kind of dictated that a lot, right? Like from a very young age, men are taught that, you shouldn't cry. You should be a man, right? You should be tough. And I feel a lot of that has to do with also because men were used to or actually used to go and fight wars. So you have to be tough. You can't feel these difficult emotions. The only emotion men are really allowed to feel and are comfortable feeling is anger. But then a lot of times I feel that anger comes out in a very unhealthy way.
Definitely, yeah. It flies out sideways as rage, or is just passive. And that's where, you see the nice guy who's people pleasing, yes dear, no dear, 3 bags full dear, when actually underneath he's resenting himself for not expressing his true frustration. So it swings on a pendulum like all shadows, and goes from complete repression to complete externalization. And then the man is left, whichever of those 2 shadows he's in, is left unhappy because he doesn't know how to regulate his nervous system. And going back to your original question, safety, fundamentally, if you provide safety for a boy to express his emotions in their fullness in a healthy, regulated way, he grows up to be a well-balanced, regulated man who's in touch with his presence, who's able to hold space for his partner, for his children. So really, that's what it's all about, is like normalizing feeling. But what you see is men also move in a spectrum of over-feeling, aka not having enough emotional resilience within themselves, as we see the overly feminized man, and then on the other side, the overly masculine, I have to be tough, strong, all of that. And so there's another the pendulum of the 2 shadows. We're trying to come into that middle ground, which every man needs to determine for himself. But yeah, normalizing emotions, normalizing feeling and expressing them, but in a balanced, grounded way. And like, just to add to what Andy shared about grief, when you came out of your partnership, I came out of a 9-year relationship about 5 years ago, and that was a huge initiation in itself for me, because like Andy, that just brought up a load of repressed emotions that I hadn't processed. And so I'm like, all of a sudden, here's all of this stuff. What do I do with it? Yeah. And then, my further greater initiation into more shadow work, more men's work, more breath work, more yoga, So I think men need a spectrum of support to be able to learn how to express their sadness.